Welcome back to the third and final video for 2.1. We're going to finish up talking about number lines and coordinate grids. Just a reminder of the learning objectives for this lesson. So the last thing we're going to talk about is we're going to use something called a coordinate plane. Okay, and that's this over here. Okay, that's what we call the grid there. It's a coordinate plane. When we're working with integers in previous lessons, we used both horizontal, left to right, and vertical, up and down number lines. So imagine putting a horizontal and vertical line together. So doing this, we would create a coordinate plane. In a coordinate plane like the one shown, the horizontal number line, so this one right here, is called the x-axis. The vertical number line, which is this one here, we would call the y-axis. The point at which both of these axes meet is called the origin. Okay, so that is this point right here. That's the origin. And we say that that is at 0, 0. 0 for the x coordinate, 0 for the y. So how do we name those points on a coordinate plane? Each point on the coordinate plane can be named by an ordered pair in the form of x, y. So in parentheses, it's the x coordinate first, then the y. First number identifies the x coordinate. That describes the point's position towards the x-axis. The second number of the ordered pair is the y coordinate. That describes the position in relation to the y-axis. Okay, so you have to remember that the x coordinate is before the y coordinate. An easy way to do that is if you think about the alphabet, x comes before y in the alphabet, so the x coordinate will be before the y coordinate in the ordered pair. So we are going to start naming ordered pairs that are represented by a point. So in this example, we've got the point z. Okay? So to do that, we always start at the origin, so where they meet. Okay? Now, we need to get to point z. So how we do that is we look at the x coordinate first. We look at how far either left or right we have to move. So from the origin, if you look, we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spots to the right to get it to line up with z. So in our ordered pair, it's going to be a positive 4 for our x coordinate. Then from there, we have to go either up or down to get to z. Well, we have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spots up to get to z. So our ordered pair is 4, 5. Another example, we've got another coordinate plane. Now we've got a few points on it, so we have to make sure we know which one it's asking for. Okay, so this coordinate grid shows the location in Jimmy's city. Name the ordered pair that represents the location of the city park. So the city park is this one down here. Okay, so we want to find that point. So just like always, we start at the origin. Okay. For our ordered pair, we always go left or right first. Well, if you'll notice, we have to go left 2 spots to get it to line up to City Park. When we move left, that makes our x-coordinate negative, so it's going to be a -2. Then up or down, we have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots down. Well, when we go down, that makes our y value negative. So the City Park is located at -2, -6. So the next thing, now we're actually going to be graphing ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. Okay, so graphing points on a coordinate plane is similar to naming them. So we're going to be given an ordered pair this time. We're going to start at the origin, and we're going to either go left or right along the x-axis, and then up or down for the y, okay, until we can find the location. Okay, and then we can plot the point there. So a few key points to remember. X coordinate is positive, we move to the right. If the x is negative, we move left. If the y coordinate is positive, we move up. If the y coordinate is negative, we move down. So we are going to plot the ordered pair -5, 3 as a point on the coordinate plane. Okay, so as always, we've got our red dot on the origin. That's where we start. And then the first thing we do is we go -5. Negative tells us to go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're right over here. Then the +3 for a y coordinate tells us to go up. 1, 2, 3. That spot is where we put our point. This spot right here is -5, 3. So we only need that last yellow point. We don't need the spot where we stop at the blue, okay? We only need the yellow. So this point right here is where we want to stop. Now we're going to be plotting 3 points on the coordinate graph. So we've got triangle ABC, and they give us the vertices, or the corners. And so we're going to plot all 3 of these. So we're going to start with A. So we always start at the origin at 0, 0, right in the middle. Our x-coordinate for A is -2, so we're going to go left 2. And then the y-coordinate is -5, so we're going to go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This point right here is A. Same thing with B. The x-coordinate is 0. If in any spot is 0, we don't move. So we're actually going to stay right on the origin there for our x. The y-coordinate is 3, so we're going to go up 3. And right there is our point for B. What I want you to do now is pause the video, find where C is, and then hit play and see how you did. Okay, so from the origin, we should have gone to the right 6, and then down 3. So that C is right here. Okay, and since it's a triangle, you can see here if we connected these 3 points, we would make a triangle. So now we can complete the real life example that we had at the beginning of the first video. Go ahead and read through this before moving on. Here's a review of all of the things we talked about in 2.1. Make sure you have all of these somewhere in your notes before ending the video.